Hello everybody and welcome to episode 34 of Foolcraft. In the last episode we set up all of these cool spawners, and in between episodes here I set up this guy and also this guy. It's currently still empty because I don't really know what we need to spawn here. We could set up the ghast spawner in here, but I have him on the mob duplicator just right now because we don't really need a huge amount of ghast tears. And over here, I hate when it does that. Like, I'm not looking at it and then it teleports me back like that. How does that's I presume that's a bug or something, but if I look down, at least it works. Oh, can you die? Can you? Yeah, thank you. These are just angry zombies. It doesn't really matter what is in here because it's just the mob slaughter factory, so it produces pink slime and meat. And up top we have the meat and the pink slime going into two black hole tanks. And we can grab the pink slime. I'm gonna grab a couple, and we can just go down here somewhere. Outside and put it down, and it should eventually spawn me a pink slime, and I will wait for that and show it to you once it spawns. Here they are. They spawned just now, and I'm gonna just grab one in a mob imprisonment tool so we can respawn it with the mob duplicator. And for some reason they have the glowing effect, and we can just get no pink slime. Okay, that's fine. But we can go down here. I need to go in here without the ghast. I think they won't destroy anything because we have the mob griefing thing disabled in our chunks through the chunk loading. And we can toss in a pink slime, I believe. Oh, get out. Okay, are we getting pink slime? Haha, pink slime. Wonderful. I can then just go and toss it into... Is there pink slime blocks? Pink slime. There is pink slime blocks. So we can grab the pink slime out of the thing, out of the drawer here, like so, and then just add it to... Where do I have slime? I had slime somewhere. Oh, I have it here in the blocks thing. It makes regular slime blocks. Okay, that's fine. That is very interesting. But okay, well, we have pink slime. And at least in the system, we can grab out the pink slime, not the pink slime blocks, and we can use the slime blocks. If I just take this out and put it in, it goes back into here. It's not Ore Dictionary together. That's okay. So with the pink slime now, we can make the... What is it? The stonework factory, I believe. Yeah, so I'm gonna craft all the things we need for these. I'm gonna make a couple. We just need basically glass and silicon, and not much else, I don't think. But I need to make all the things. So the pink slime spawn in the sides, and then they escape. That's what's happening right now. So I'm gonna try and disable it, because we don't really need that much pink slime. I just needed a bit more to have on the go, so we can just go in here and just disable it, and then you are inside the walls. And you guys need to be attracted to me and jump out. Come on, do it. There you go. Good job. Okay. Up top, I did set up the two machines. I didn't configure anything yet, and I have some upgrades for them. The energy and the speed. And the energy and the speed. And this guy needs to crush the cobble into gravel. And then into sand. And then into silicon. Like so. And this guy is gonna crush, and cook up. Like so. Sweet. And then we can just grab some... We grab an ender chest, which I have in here, I believe. Or did I put them out? I think I tossed them out. Ender chest? Haha. And just the white one will do, because it's on the importer, which doesn't really matter, but yeah. And some conduits. Conduit. And put the conduits right here, and we can toss the ender chest underneath here and say insert. And then we can also just we don't really need filters, because we can just say the orange one is the only one that can extract, like so, and we turn off everything else, and then you don't need a filter, which is really neat. And the blue and these guys are just for energy, so we can just say extract insert, and it should be inserting only glass. And you also need the same thing. So we need to turn off these, the blue one, and then the yellow one, which is just a bunch of clicking, and then extract always active on the insert. And it's, I think, gonna be, the conduit is gonna be faster than this guy, I think. Because the cobblestone is going down slowly. I don't know though, but we'll see. Anyway, we're making silicon and glass, and I believe I have silicon in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. And glass, I don't think I have in the system. Oh no, I do. I have glass here. Nice. I thought ahead. Nice. I decided to decorate this room to the end, so we have some of Azure type 15 and Azure type 6 and 7s, and I think this is the type 2 in the corners. And these are chiseled because they have a glowstone layer right there. You can see the second layer is a glowstone, and then they act as a light source. So we have, I think, even this guy emits light, so we don't need a torch here, which is really cool. But I also added those in the ceiling, so the ceiling is lit up, and with night vision it looks like that. We can see all the nice pretty colors, and without night vision it looks really cool because the textures kind of are similar but not the same, and they give off a really cool vibe of being like, you don't really see that this is super brown unless you're really close to it, so that's really cool. I also started doing this. My brain derped for a second. I need to get into ore processing, so we're gonna do that next. And I have here all of the ores that need to be pulverized and then cooked in a furnace. And I have the upgrade kits, the amount that I can do right now because we don't have Enderium right now. And then the speed upgrades for these. I have started setting up these guys, which need to be cooked up in an induction smelter with cinnabar. And cinnabar right now, we have cinnabar ore that we need to process in a special way, and I'm gonna grab it here. We need to take the cinnabar and then put it in, where is it? Here it is. Put it into a fluid transposer with gelid cryothium. So for the gelid cryothium, we need the cryothium dust to make the bliss powder and craft it into cryothium dust, and then cook it up in a magma crucible to get gelid cryothium. So we need a fluid transposer and a magma crucible for these guys, and also a pulverizer to pulverize the blizz rods. So I'm gonna craft more of those machines, and also machines for these. These actually need to be fortuned, so we're gonna do the whole thing that I did last time with the builder building a, I don't know, a 3x3 or something, and then 3x3 of destructors destroying these and fortuning them. For these guys, we need sag mills, and for the redstone, we're gonna use pulverizers with the augment for secondary output. I believe this guy, the auxiliary sieve, which gives you a increased chance of a secondary product, which from redstone, that is cinnabar, because we need really more cinnabar with this. Well, last time I checked, or last time I used cinnabar, just cinnabar ore to process that, and I think we might be okay. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna process these and see how much cinnabar we make, and if we're running out or so. Like if I look at what is it, platinum, we have more platinum ore than we have cinnabar ore. Well, not a little, really close. And then if you count up the iridium and all that, we need more cinnabar. So getting it from redstone should be fine. The black quartz just needs to be pulverized. These two are going to be sag milled, because from the nether quartz we can get nether quartz dust, and from coal we can get pulverized coal. If we get pulverized coal here as well, and 3 coal, and in a sag mill we get 3 coal and a chance of a diamond, which is, you know, we could pulverize it. Even you know what, we could even just pulverize the nether quartz. I don't think you get anything extra from a sag mill. You even get just 2 quartz and crushed quartz with a 10% chance. We can increase the outputs in the sag mills though. Now, I think I'm just gonna pulverize it just to keep it consistent and have like a wall of pulverizers. And I've already started setting up things over here. Let me just grab a chest transporter and grab this guy and go over here. I've started setting up some things, or well, the the area here. We can turn on night vision so you can see a bit better. And I think of putting the pulverizers and the furnaces here in this 9x9 in some sort of pattern. I haven't really decided yet how, but possibly 3, 3. Well, I don't know, really. 2 rows of 4 would be 8. Well, I'm going to figure it out, and we're going to see how it's set up. I'm going to upgrade all the machines and wire them with conduits and stuff, and see how it works. I cooked up some platinum ore, actually just a stack, and I'm cooking up Enderium, because Enderium is kind of simple to make. It's just the Enderium base, which is basically ender pearls recipe. Yeah, lead, platinum, and ender pearls, and platinum's the only thing that are my resources. I mean, I'm not scarce on it because I could just process the 3,500 platinum and be done with it, and probably should be good. But I'm gonna do the whole thing with Cinnabar and get more platinum and stuff like that. But I made resonant upgrade kits. I'm also cooking up some lumium over here, as you can see, that we need for the lumium gears over here. Also, the pyrotheum dust is just blaze powder, redstone, and sulfur, which is all that we're farming. So we can now upgrade all of these to the resonant here. And it's a lot of anvil noises. And I totally didn't make 16 of these because I didn't have enough lumium. But we should possibly have enough lumium right now to get another 8 gears. Like so. And another one of these. Boom. That's 3. We have more Enderium here. That is slowly cooking up, like so. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. Wonderful. And we can upgrade these as well. I'm going to show you how it's all wired up. It's really simple. And for the augments, I think I want to have 4 and then 3 in the pulverizers, because the pulverizers are faster than the furnaces are. And they don't really, well, you're all low on power because I need to sleep. Sleep. Because it's nighttime. And we possibly want to go to the end today and move the solar panels in the end where they will run 24/7 and we shouldn't have power problems. But basically, I have the power coming in the back here, and then I have a refined storage conduit going down here, and I move the controller over here to the central cube, or underneath the central cube. I have the backup power over here for my refined storage system, and we can also upgrade that now. I just remembered. And the refined storage cable just comes over here to this guy. I don't have it running next to the side because we're going to pretty much have like refined storage in other rooms, like so. So we're going to need access here anyway. And the importers and exporters are just on these 2 sides are on the left, and those 2 sides are on the right. And each one is importing the corresponding ore, and you can see the ores marked in the conduit facade where the stuff gets transferred over to here. But basically what I'm talking about is like mana infused ore basically makes pulverized gold every so often, and the furnace keeps getting pulverized mana instead of getting the pulverized gold. And I could solve that problem by having a conduit in the back and extracting everything into like everything into a furnace somewhere. But right now I don't know if it's gonna process. We can see it here. We get cinnabar, and we still need to take care of that cinnabar. Well, actually no, I decided to just smelt it. But I think if we lower this to 2, it should process the cinnabar as well. Or is it still too fast? Yeah, I might just extract everything into, just do 4 upgrades on each of the pulverizers. And then just extract everything into a furnace somewhere behind where it can process all the things. That might be a thing. Because all I would need is another item conduit on the sides. But then again, if I have an item conduit on the sides, might as well not do importers and exporters. But, you know. I mean, I could have... Well, no, I can't have an importer and exporter on both sides. That's one thing that I like about AE2 is you can have an importer and an exporter in the same block. Because this block like has the cable next to it, and the block from like the export bus doesn't have the cable next to it for the logistics. But, you know, we're going to solve it the way we solve it. So I need a furnace in the back somewhere to process all of the things. It should be cool. Yeah, let me do that. I added a furnace here. It is the one from Extra Utilities, and it is currently not working because it's nighttime, and I'm really annoyed by nighttime. So what we're gonna do next is gonna go move the power into the end so we can have power all the time, basically. Unless they patch that, but I don't think they did. Why are you not doing things? Oh, because I need to set up this guy. I moved the entire thing up by 1 block, the entire room, because of... hold on, let's do red, and you can just be at the insert on red. That should clear out the cinnabar. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so I moved everything up because I noticed in the cubes here, and I'm glad I noticed this now. As you can see here, we have, if I grab a block, we have 2 gaps over here, and then no gaps down below here because I put things on the ground. And this room is all gonna be pretty much, everything is gonna be removed anyway, so we're gonna move it around and do that. But over here, I have the floor, floor now here. So this is kind of like the inner cube floor, and then this is the inner cube floor, kind of. But as you can see, it looks like this because the 15 by 15 was kind of too big, so we could have gone smaller on the entire size, but I think it's okay. I have also moved the drawers up by 1, and we also need to add the Celtics in the middle, or Celtics even. That was explained by a commenter that something is Celtic and other things are Celtic, and I can't remember off the top of my head what exactly is what. But yeah, basically do like that, and all of these blocks are subject to change. Oh, they are definitely subject to change because it's all just temporary stone block, just so we have an idea of a shape of a room, basically. Like so, and I need to make more storage upgrades because these drawers aren't fully upgraded, and I've upgraded like everything else, even these that are just empty that will fill up eventually. So yeah, and as you can see here as well, I raised it up so the ender chests are now a bit lower, but that's fine. And yeah, let me go find a stronghold, and then we're gonna kill the dragon, which is gonna be probably easy peasy with the super bow that we have. This guy, which also, fun fact, doesn't require arrows, and it zooms really cool. But yeah, let me go find that, and I will kill the dragon. I don't think I'll show it on camera because I've killed the dragon multiple times, and I think my thing's filled up with stuff, and we can just do that and just empty it on the discs, and we should be good because probably stuff from mob spawners has gone into the system through this chest, I think. But yeah, here we go. I found the end portal, and we can now jump in and see where we are eventually, because it takes a little bit of time to load. Oh, here we are. Okay, let me just skip through killing the dragon. He's flying really fast. At least it looked to me. Maybe because it was loading. So let me destroy all the crystals, kill the dragon, and be done with it. The dragon is now dead, and we can now go move the solar panels. I have also made a stack of waste stones. They're over here, and it's really simple, the waste stone recipe. It's just the warp stone, which is ender pearls and purple dye and an emerald. So I'm gonna place this somewhere. I think we can go, where was the entranceway thing? Somewhere on the side. I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna put the waste stone there just so we can teleport. How did I look at you? Like, how? Hello? Are you still man? Come on, up. Let's go. Ha. Okay. Well, I think, well, let's place it here, just for now, and do end, or the end, like so, and activate it, just so we can get back. And I'm gonna go now back home, and we can grab the solar panel and set it up here. And I believe it works full time, at least it did last time. So I already moved it up top, which I didn't show you, which I don't know why I did, because I was moving it to the end anyway. But I have it here, and we can just vein mine that, grab the modifiers, like so, and the flux plug, and then just go to the end. And I think it should load a bit faster now. Yep, now that we're here. And I don't want to place it over here, and I didn't bring an angel block. Well, actually, yeah, will we respawn the dragon? If we want the dragon armor, but do we really need the dragon armor? I don't think we do, because the end armor has night vision and all that. Yeah, we're gonna place it here. I don't care. We're not gonna respawn the dragon. So I'll just place it down here, I think. And grab the flux plug. Like so. And put it right here. Wonderful. And then the solar array, and we can grab the assembler thing, and you can just hold down right click and it's gonna assemble. I started setting up some machines here for processing nickel, cinnabar, iridium, and platinum, and the cinnabar is gonna be turned into the cinnabar ore is going to be turned into cinnabar in these fluid transposers, and then it's going to be put into these induction smelters. These sequential fabricators are going to take the snowballs that we have in our system, and I believe it's redstone for the cryothium. Yeah, redstone, bliss powder, and snowballs. And these pulverizers are going to pulverize the bliss powder, which is going to go directly into here. And I don't know if I can configure it. I think there's a filter in Ender.io, which is a limited filter. Yeah, limited item filter. We can use that one to limit how much bliss powder goes into here, and also limit the amount of snowballs, so we can configure this and make it work. And basically, I need to run some wires just through the back here, and basically do another flux point, I think, should be good for all of these to get power going and stuff like that, and configure it all, and I'm going to show it to you once it's done. I ran into a bit of a snag. I am out of redstone. Completely out. I have ore, I just don't have redstone. So I'm gonna firstly just do this. This pulverizes. The redstone will cook up into things if I do that, but I think I can just toss it in the sag mill, and I think it should process into some redstone. Yeah, that should be good. Are you gonna also export once it's full? That's so annoying the way this works. It's so poorly made, I think. So we're gonna do that and that, and then extract, insert, and we can just do that. Nice. Now we're exporting redstone slowly but surely, and it's making more things. I don't care about the silicon as so long as, well, I think I'm kind of losing redstone, so let's do some speed upgrades here. Nope. Land on here. Let's do 3. Should be plenty. Yep. Nice. Okay. It should clear everything, I think. Nice. Okay. Cool. And yeah, but basically I realized, now that I set this up, I have the pulverizer who's pulverizing the bliss powder. This is going into here, so we don't make cryothium dust in the system. Kind of, I wanted it to have separate. And then if I need cryothium for crafting recipes, I can just have it on a crafter. But I realized I needed magma crucibles as well to cook up the cryothium into the liquid. So I think I'm going to take out the sequential fabricators, or maybe... Oh, no, you know what I'll do? Instead of having 4 of them, I'll just have 1 in the middle. Because I think it's going to be fast enough, or that's the magma crucible. I think it's going to be fast enough to craft for all of them. And I can have it kind of like I have this in the middle. And then the other ones are, I'm just going to use somewhere else, and then have the magma crucibles here. I got it fully working, and let me explain what really happens here. It's bliss rods extracted into pulverizers, which make it into bliss powder, and for our total overkill, like 1 would be enough, but it's just for looks basically. I could have 3 not working, but as you can see, like each one triggers after a little bit. And those put the bliss powder into this sequential fabricator. And I could even keep more stacks of bliss powder in here, but it's fine. And then this guy, out of the back here, has an extract on the red, and it's importing into all of the magma crucibles the... I left the room. The, whatchamacallit, the cryothium dust, which is then processed into gelid cryothium, which is pulled by these... fluid tanks, so we have a little bit of a visual of the I wanted to say slimy, but that's not slimy. Out of the little light blue liquid, and then cinnabar ore is being put into here, and then cinnabar is being processed in here. And if we ever need cinnabar, we can just say an extract on the back somewhere, or put like an ender chest somewhere and run some conduits and then just extract the cinnabar off of here and have it basically be the priority 1 being in here and then priority next being there. So the only problem then becomes when we run out of cinnabar ore in the system, we then toss it into... we have cinnabar in the system and we would just have to export cinnabar here, which we could also like have just one fluid transposer somewhere processing this, like one little tower of this processing somewhere, but I don't think we really need cinnabar for anything other than processing this, because you can only use it to process ores. If we want to like get more gold or more silver or something, we could toss it in an induction smelter. Like we could be importing that into the system and then using, instead of using pulverizer redstone furnace, we could be processing ores directly and getting 3 out of them. But I think just doubling the ores is plenty because we get ingots for days anyway, so we should be good. And over here I started putting in the pulverizers for the redstone, and that's the box that I have here, I believe, this guy. And let me grab just a chest transporter so we can take it over and go to ore processing, and boom. So we need 4 pulverizers for redstone, 4 for black quartz, and then 4 sag mills and another 4 sag mills. So we can do pulverizers on the top and the bottom and then sag mills in the middle, or alternating or whatever, but that's fine. Do we have industrial machine casings? We have 5. Industrial. We need some more of this. And then some more basic machine casings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 7. I'm gonna make another 6, and then we can make another set of powder. We need more lapis. Lapis. Get powderized, please. Oh, and redstone. I processed 3 stacks of ore. We can just toss it in the system like so. Grab 1 more of these lapis. I'm gonna toss the rest in the system as well, eventually. Oh, redstone's being put in here. Oh, there was redstone left over. I wanted to cook up some more vibrant alloy because we seem to be running out of it, or we ran out of it even. And yeah, okay. We got the casings now. We can make the sag mills. Sag mill. And I'm not gonna bother with using the... God, we need how many of these? 16, I think would be the right math. And then 16 of these. Like so. Sag mill. Toss these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. Mathed correctly. Okay, let me set these up as well, and we're gonna put the other augment for redstone, which is gonna be the auxiliary sieve to process with secondary output, so we can get more cinnabar, which we don't really need, to be honest. Well, actually, we're gonna get cinnabar from this, so if we need it for anything whatsoever, we can have it from there. I got the pulverizers working here. I decided to go against the sag mills because I want to keep this room mostly using whatchamacallit, thermal expansion machines. I think I can change. I mean, I can change this furnace. We'll actually do that right now to a redstone furnace, which I have here, and then we don't use any GP for this. And you just need the input to be in the back. No, output the back, input top. Yeah, nice. Okay, we have that. It's fixed. We can take this and also smelt it up. What else? Toss this in here, then there, that. Okay, and this. And the augments. So the top 4 are for redstone ore, and they're using the auxiliary sieve augments, so we get cinnabar as well. And I realized we're getting cinnabar from gold anyway, so we can store it in the system, and it's in the drawers anyway, so that's fine. These guys are processing Certus quartz and charred Certus quartz, which is in these 4. And this guy is for nether quartz, these 2 are for black quartz, and then the bottom ones are just for coal. And I realize I could have made 4 for I can actually still do that. 4 for redstone, 4 for coal, and then I have, oh yeah, nether quartz, black quartz, yeah, it's fine. Because I could add like facades made out of ores and make like... if I had 4, I could make the center one redstone and then 4 here in the center one coal. I mean, I could still do that and process, like, put Certus quartz here and then nether quartz here, and even though I process black quartz and nether quartz, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that in between episodes, though, and change it up so it's kind of similar to this. And over here, I can even add like cinnabar over here maybe, and then I have platinum, and I have 2 for nickel, but yeah, doesn't really matter. So yeah, this is gonna be it for today. In the next episode, I'm zerping all over the place. In the next episode, I want to sort out this. We can craft a food from PAMs, which I think could be fun. It's not the kind of easiest solution. The easiest solution is to just make the Nanobot Beacon. The personal Nanobot Beacon is gonna give us. I mean, if we're looking for easy solutions, you take this, you do this, and then you grab apples, and then you make a couple of these, and you can eat them over the top, like so, and then your nutrition's a bit fixed. But that's kind of the easy solution, and a waste of gold, in my opinion. So, and less fun. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna, next episode, automate thankful dinners, which is a really cool top tier food with all of the 5 thingies: dairy, fruit, grain, protein, vegetable, nutrients, that's the word. And we need to automate quite a few things. We need corn, we need cauliflower or celery or something, leeks, lettuce, onion, I don't know what else. Toast, so we need wheat, or I think you can make flour out of potatoes. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab one of the cubicles here. That's a cool word to call them, I guess. And we're gonna set up one cubicle specifically for thankful dinners. And I'm also, I think off camera, gonna set up the ore processing for fortuning the rest of the ores that I need. And I think I'm just gonna use a single destructor and constructor per ore that I have, and I'm gonna see how many I have. If I can fit, if I have like 16, I can fit them in here, and that should be cool. But yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I am hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, you should hit the like button, consider subscribing to see new videos, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye bye.